It would be a good idea if I was always, responsible and hit the right buttons when we're supposed to. So, welcome everybody. We are back from the dead. I am the Brett Man, and I'm joined by Destiny, and we are going to be talking about horror anniversaries for the month of February, which is kind of like we'll do like integrals of like 5, 10, 15, 20. So, like, because if we talked about every horror movie anniversary in the month of February, we'd be here for 5 or 6 hours. And I'm pretty sure Destiny does not want to be here that long.
No, 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 not at all.
Not at all. And oh no, my mic is there we go. I fixed it. So, Destiny, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. Um, I watched Saint Maud at 7:30 in the morning, so I'm still just I don't know.
So,
Put me in a weird mood.
you're
Yeah,
pretty much just you're mind fucked because
yeah,
that's exactly what had happened to me.
yeah. I'm here.
You're here. So,
Yeah.
guys, that's what Saint Maud will do to you, and we will get in the full discussion of Saint Maud here. Actually, I was going to ask you, do you want to go ahead and start with that one, or you want to save that for last?
Save it for last.
Okay, there he goes. Just let them like give him a reason to stay tuned to hear the last bit. Rob Kerr, what's going on, my friend? Hopefully you're
Hi,
doing
Rob.
good. Yeah, and we know it's a Sunday afternoon, and it's just Sunday lazy day. So if you're here, great. If not, you're listening after the fact. Thank you for listening in. So let's take a look here. We're going to go ahead and start it off here from 1972 with a Clockwork Orange, and I know what a lot of people are going to say. Technically, it came out in '71 with the New York and Los Angeles premieres. For me, I don't count those. I just count what we call a theatrical release, or if it goes straight to digital or Blu-ray release. That's kind of like how I do all this research, and most of my research is from IMDb, along with some other little sources. But yeah, really high numbers right here. So, Destiny, have you ever seen a Clockwork Orange?
No, I have not. I've seen some pictures from it, but I have not watched it, and I'm not in a rush to watch it. It's one of those movies. I'm like, I'll wait
Yeah,
because it's
like
gonna be a mindfuck movie, and I'll wait for it when I'm
oh
ready.
yeah, and that's almost kind of like a little theme today of like pretty much a mind fuck because I got my thoughts on the movie you suggested me to watch on The Woman in Black, and we'll get to that in a little bit. Not going to take any more suggestions about watching it in the pure darkness at like 10 o'clock at night with all the lights off because apparently I am a big wuss, but no, I got my thoughts on that. But yeah, Malcolm McDowell, this was one of his big roles right before we get the whole him worrying, asking for if the tea is hot in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, way before then. So, but yeah, I've always heard about it every time psychological horror comes up because it kind of like just reads that really in the way, just like he looks creepy and just the whole they got
That
this victim
is,
with the eye. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I know. So like I am right there with you. Like I want to see it eventually, but I am in no rush to do it unless if
yeah.
Brad's like, "Hey, do you want to do it?" I'm like, "Not really." Well, we're going to do it anyway. But so let's see here. Video tasties. What's going on? Afternoon all. And then Flame for Fluff. Hello, brother and sister. What's up, brother Fluff?
Hi, how are y'all doing this fine morning?
Oh yeah, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. It's some like just either day or night. Toss and turn. Rob Kerr says 72 year. I was born. Woohoo! Really, 72. Damn.
Nice.
So, all right, that's all in the chat. So, and that's all we got for Clockwork Blood Orange. Destiny, we watched this next one for the first time on Joe Bob's as part of what was last 2021? Was that season 3 or
Season 3.
season 3? Yeah.
Yeah,
So, and that's kind of like where you got me introduced to the whole Joe Bob like world, in which that community is awesome. I was welcomed with wide open arms, so it was just awesome. And one of the movies we watched was Evil Speaks came out in 1982 on February the 26th. It is available on Shudder, obviously. When Joe Bob, The Last Drive-In, does a show, they usually keep it on Shudder for a distinct period of time, or you can see it on AMC Plus or Spectrum on demand. So, Destiny, what are your thoughts about this?
Like you said, watched it for the first time on The Last Drive-In, and I really enjoyed it. I had seen them talk about it in Search of Darkness. It was the first one, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen that. It sounds interesting. All I could remember about it was a computer, basically. But I watched it. It was a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. It was sad at times. You have fucking from that 70s show. Yeah, Donna's dad. And he
Oh,
plays
yeah.
the main villain in it. And I was like, what the fuck? I think in real life his name is Don, I believe. But I was just like, damn, that's like, it was crazy seeing him in that role just because I only knew him from that 70s show. And I love his character as Bob. He's great. But to see him fucking play a bad guy, I was like, oh God, I don't like this. But
Yeah,
the
like
movie
a
was
complete
perfect.
180. Like you're
Yeah.
used to it, but
Yeah.
and then it also has legendary Clint Howard in it too,
Yeah.
which gosh, like I will say, I agree. I forgot who said it was either Darcy or Joe Bob or somebody. This is his best work. Like as an actor, like I felt like this was his best performance. I was very sympathetic of him. Like I feel extremely bad for him.
Yep. And I believe this was right before I met Clint Howard. It was because this was like right before, because I almost mentioned to him, and I wish I would have, because I didn't really talk to him that much because I didn't know what to say. But I wish I would have told him, like, I just watched Evil Speak on The Last Drive-In because I love that episode with them on it. It was a lot of fun, kind of emotional when they paid like the tribute to him. I was like, oh my God, am I about to start crying? But so I remember it being right before then. And I wish I would have brought it up just because I really enjoyed that whole special that they did. I thought it was great.
Oh yeah, and it was awesome. And Joe Bob does a great job as well with his guests. And I actually saw it from when we did the Valentine episode of like the last drive-in when we were watching it. That I think so. If someone on Twitter saying that they should do a podcast of kind of like Joe Bob interviewing all his special guests, I think that would be a really cool idea.
Yeah, but on Darcy's podcast, sometimes that happens. I mean, they've done a few. The guy from the director of Things, when they showed Things, he came on for an episode. The director of Jack Frost came on for an episode. So it's not every special guest that they have on The Last Drive-In, but they've done that. And it's like Darcy's podcast. Joe Bob is the co-host of the podcast. So like,
Oh, really? I didn't.
yeah,
I didn't know that. So I bet I asked a couple of days ago on Killfreaks for like podcasting, because I want to get some new ones. I'm writing that one down.
it's called Geek Talk, but Geek Geek
Hmm.
Tawk. Um,
Oh, okay,
it's on Spotify. It's not on Apple Podcasts, but it's on Spotify.
okay. So yeah, I'm definitely going to write that one down because like all I listen to is Talk Scary to me. So I'm trying to find like other ones while I'm trying to work. So I'm definitely going to write that one down.
After
Uh,
this, I will send. I didn't see that post, but I will send you a list because I go through a shit ton of podcasts because I listen to it all day at work. So at least 40
mhm.
hours a week. So I'm gonna start making you a list.
Hey, it gets you for the day too. Like that's what I realize. Like when I'm doing like
It
inputting and all that, like it just flies.
makes the day so much better.
Yeah, so like thank goodness for podcasting. We got some new people in the chat here. Keeney Gore, what's up, Your Majesty? A Clockwork Orange is beyond iconic.
I will watch it maybe this year at some point.
Oh yeah, and then Video Tasty says a Clockwork Orange is a lot of talking in a version of English. It takes a while to understand. Oh, so kind of like I wouldn't say like The Witch kind of English. Are you talking about like right before
Old
like
English
English?
or like England English. I mean,
Oh yeah,
some
England.
stuff means different, but you know. I don't know. I read a lot of One Direction fan fiction. It would be in like use like some of their terms. I'd be like, what? Look it up. I'm like, oh, okay. So I know a little bit.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. Moser movie reviews. What's going on there, Chase?
Hi, Chase. How are you?
Yeah, Chase is a great supporter to both of our channels, so awesome to see him here. And Rob Kerr says that would have been awesome meeting Clint. Did you take a picture, Destiny?
Yes, I have a couple of pictures, and then I got where's it at? This is what I got signed. It's kind of hard to see because it's in black at the bottom.
Here, I got you right. Oh, if I can get the right one here. Here, let's try it this way.
There we go. There's a signature at the bottom because I don't know. I needed to get something. I could have just gotten my Halloween vinyl signed because he was in Halloween, just he doesn't have a big part. But I don't know. I ordered that and I was like, might as well.
I bet if you meet him again, you'll either get the ice cream man, or Evil Speaks signed.
Yeah, because it was already too late for me to get Evil Speak because this was like literally like right before, so I didn't have enough time to order it. And Ice Cream Man was like the Blu-ray was like $25, I think.
Good God.
And then fucking Three from Hell was like $5 or something. And then my mom just bought it for me. I didn't even. She was like, "Oh, it's fine. Like I got it." So, you know.
$5, $25
For a movie like Ice Cream Man, like I'm not gonna watch it all the time. Like it was a weird movie, but it's not. It's like one of those weird movies that aren't. It's like good, but it's really not good. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see myself constantly going back to Ice Cream Man to get it.
Yeah, I agree. And I bet he gets asked all the damn time what his favorite ice cream flavor is.
Probably.
Yeah, so that would annoy me, definitely. Let's see here. Video Tasty says there's a strange fella sitting in the sofa, munching, lopstick of
Yeah, see,
translate.
I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
I think Video Tasty did that just to see if I fuck up or not, and I definitely succeeded at
And
fucking that up. So, so I'm gonna get you Video Tasty some one of these days. But yeah, here's our first big movie topic right here. A lot of people's favorite in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, or one of their favorites. Oh, let me get that comment out there. It is Dream Warriors, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 came out in 1987, February the 27th. So not today, but next Sunday. It is his 35th birthday. So you all need to go watch Dream Warriors next Sunday at some point. And it's also available on Tubi too, which I thought that was pretty cool. I think they got all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies so far. So if you want to rewatch them for free, it's on Tubi, and Tubi is an excellent place to watch movies. They got a lot of great content in their library, and that is not a paid promotion. I have to say that just in case. So, okay, no comments. So, Destiny, Dream Warriors. Do you like it better? I think you had it as your number 3 in the franchise, but do you still overall enjoy it?
I had it as my number 4.
Oh, yeah, because Wes Craven's New Nightmares above it.
Yeah.
I remember.
I don't know. It's fun, but last time I watched it, I was just like, oh, okay. I don't know. I watched it with my boyfriend's brother, his younger brother. We were watching. He's like, I don't really like this. And I was like, yeah, I remembered it being a lot better, I guess, than it is. It's still good, but I don't know. It's starting to get into that territory of the Freddy that's like really silly, but it's not completely silly. Heather Langenkamp comes back, which is amazing, just to get killed off, which isn't amazing.
Right.
But it has some really great kills.
Yeah, and I remember one of your big complaints too with that Nancy kill. It's just how easily she fell for it. Like she should kind of known better, which I kind of agree with that. But Freddy is one of those like manipulators as well, and it's just with his dream world, it kind of like alters of like reality and dreams. So I could kind of see it, but at the same time, if Nancy's one of the top final girls of all time, it's like Sidney Prescott wouldn't fall for that shit. I wouldn't think.
No, probably not.
Mm-hmm. And then, but other than that, like Dream Warriors, it's a lot of fun. I have it as my number two, even though Freddy's Revenge is slowly like really moving up there. It's like at my number three. But again, still have fun with it. Really good kills. Kind of like the best, perfectly balanced between Freddy Krueger's of his darkness and his humor. But yeah, after what happens in three, that's kind of where I fell off with Freddy Krueger, even though I'm more of a scary Freddy guy, so that's why Freddy's Revenge in the original really hit better for me of what Freddy is actually supposed to be. But I kind of understand why they put that little humor personality to him, just because like they need him to catch up with kind of like to stay in the ranks of like a Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers to kind of like make him different from those other two. So that's kind of so I'm okay with like him like having a little humor. And Dream Warriors, like, actually, I think perfected kind of like what level of humor he has.
Yeah. Oh, also, I had two more from 1982.
Oh, go right ahead.
February 19th. So yesterday was the 40th anniversary of Wes Craven's Swamp Thing, which I
Nice.
just had watched like maybe 2 weeks ago. It's on Tubi, and I thought it was, well, it's not like great, but it's a lot of fun. It's a good summertime movie because it feels really warm. You have Adrienne Barbeau in it, and it's a PG movie, and she gets her titties out, and you fully see them. And I was just like, fucking PG my ass. Maybe back then, maybe, but now, hell no. I was just like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting it because I saw PG, but 1982, so ratings were different. But that one's really good. I like that one a lot. And also, I'm pretty sure it has the guy, I think this was him, from Jeepers Creepers that plays, well, from the second one that plays the dad. I think that's the same character because that guy was also in um, Digging Up the Marrow by Adam Green. He was also in it. If it's the same guy I'm thinking of from Swamp Thing, it's him. Pretty sure it is, though. So that one's good. And then from February 24th, I have Butcher, Baker, Nightmare Maker, which I had also just watched, like literally just watched this. So I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. It's on Shudder if you have it, and maybe on Tubi. Very weird. It's really weird. It has some incest vibes going on. It has some twists and turns, but it was pretty good. I liked it.
But quick question: where did you even hear of that movie? Like, because that is just
The
such like a
Baker,
like out of the park. Yeah, like just such way out there. Like it's like where did you like? Did someone mention it to you, or did you
no.
just find it, or?
I saw it on Shudder because I saw the artwork for it. And I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And it's been on my watch list for a while just because the poster always intrigued me. I never see anyone talk about this movie, like almost like never. And then so I watched it one day because I was like, I want to watch like a fun 80s movie. And so I put it on. It was fun. It was weird. It has, if you remember from the movie Angel, that was shown on the last drive-in. The lady that had like the double eyebrows, she had like two eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
She plays like the aunt in the movie. Cause I was like, oh my God, like she looks so familiar. And I looked her up. I was like, that's why she looks familiar. But she plays the aunt in the movie. So I mean, I recommend it. It wasn't bad. Like I think I gave it like a 3 or 3.5. I was just like, wow, that's like, it was a lot. It was kind of different than what I was expecting, but it's pretty good.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to remind me of that, and I'll add it to my watch list because football season's over, so I got a lot of time on my hands now to try to catch up on like watch lists and TV shows.
Oh, and there's definitely there's a person in it you want them to die more than anyone. He says a lot of like derogatory sort of like slurs, and I didn't like it. But he gets what's coming for him. So
Yes. It's yeah, so as long as they get it.
so many times, I'm like, dude, stop. I didn't like that part, but he was a dick and he dies, but whatever.
Hell
But
yeah.
I was like, yeah, you deserve it.
And did you have anything from 1987?
Oh yeah. I have from February 8th the movie Stage Fright, or it's also known as Aquarius. It's like an Italian slasher movie. But it's not necessarily like a giallo sort of slasher or anything. It just feels like a slasher movie.
Mhm.
Pretty cool, set at like a theater, not like a movie theater, but like a musical sort of theater. Um, Pretty interesting. It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. I think I've heard of that before. Wasn't that on In Search of Darkness when they were talking about?
I think so because the killer has like an owl head, like
Yes.
a full on owl head, not like a mask. It's like a actual owl head, and yeah, it's
All
on
right.
Shutter.
And since one of our someone I've met on Friday, she wants a pun. Sounds like that movie is a hoot.
It is. No, I'll give you that. It really is.
And that person is My Killer Podcast. That is Mel. Hey, Mel, how are you doing? Hey, Brett, so nice to see that face again. Bring on the puns. Oh, when we get to St. Maud, there's going to be some puns.
Yeah, he
Yeah, so
warned me. So
yeah, I did. Like, I warned her, so like she's prepared for it. Like she spent all morning just getting prepared, and then she won't talk to me ever again. So, but again, I'm a punny guy, so shit. Flame for a Fluff says, I have a Nightmare on Elm Street 3 poster signed by Robert Engold, and it's my crown jewel of autographs. Dude, hell yeah. Especially with how much he charges now. Yeah. I want his autograph, but I'm not sure if it's worth $100 to get an autograph.
he is Freddy.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's fucking Freddy Krueger, though.
Yeah.
He's getting there. So
Oh,
like,
I'm wearing my Nightmare on Elm Street sweatpants. You can't really see them.
oh, there you go. And I got the shirt. I was looking for this shirt for an hour, so we were prepared today.
These are just I got them from Walmart as well, and I fucking love them. I wear them all the time now.
Oh,
They are.
I bet they're like they keep you warm.
Oh yeah, I want the hoodie, but I can't find the hoodie. But there's a
Uh,
matching hoodie for the sweatpants, and I want it.
oh, for at Walmart.
Yep.
Okay, and next time I go to Walmart, like I'll keep an eye out for it. If I find it, I'll send it to you.
Awesome. Thanks. I was looking that day. I was like, I found the fucking sweatpants. Give me the damn hoodie, but never found it.
Rob says you all should do a show about all the first time watches you're doing. I, oh my, do you know how like long that stream will take?
Yeah, but that would be pretty fun. You wanna know how many movies I watched for the first time this year so far?
Yeah, it's like Destiny's kicking my ass when it comes to first time watches right
And
now.
this is including Haunting of Hill House. I included that because 10 hours of my life, I'm gonna include that. And then this is also including 2 short movies. So one was literally like 10 minutes, one was 40 minutes. I'm including it though. I'm including all of these. I'm at like 48 now
Oh my
since
god!
the start of this year.
And your goal was 100.
300
Shit. Okay, right now you're on track. Right now,
right now. That's why I'm like, can't keep slipping, can't keep doing that. I'm trying to like, if I at least watch a movie for how many days there are in a month, I'll be over. Like if one day I watch 4 movies and then I don't watch movies for the next 3 days, but if I can still keep doing that, I'll hit over 300.
Oh, right now. The pace you're at, you're gonna get there. But yeah. So yeah, get a rewatch in every now and then.
There
Like
was
get.
one, yeah, I did 12 movies in the weekend from Thursday till Sunday night, and my brain hurt. I went to work and I was like, I don't feel okay. The whole week, I didn't feel right. I was like, and I didn't watch any movies that whole week because I was like, I can't do it. So
And
when
that's where the
yeah.
Haunting of Hill House came in.
No, that was like the start. That was last month. Haunting of Hill House. It kind of was like the same thing though. I was like, okay, I don't want to keep watching movies right now, but I do want to watch something. I've been wanting to watch this. It's on my watch list for the year, so. And that took me 3 days. It could have fucking taken me 2. Well, it could have taken me 1 if I was off.
Yeah, like oh, Leela. Yeah, Leela was the one that suggested the Hill House, and I started at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I finished it around 8 o'clock at night. Like
Mhm.
I spent the whole day like I couldn't stop watching it because I was that invested to it. I thought it was that great.
I know. I wish I would have started it like on the Saturday when I was off, because then I could have had the whole Sunday to finish it. But I had started it like Sunday night,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was like, "Damn, I have to work tomorrow," so I had to wait till after work to watch it. But it was
Yeah.
really fucking good.
Oh, it's so good. And again, next up, Blind Manor.
Yep, that's maybe this next weekend, so
There
I
you
could
go.
just get it done in a day. Because,
Yeah,
like
and
I told you, I watched Dracula from the Boulay brothers when they were on the last drive-in. I was like, I really want to check out the show now. Oh my god, it is so fucking funny. It is so good. I was not feeling, I was feeling down, and I was like, I need to watch something that's just gonna keep making me laugh. And I put this on. I loved it. I loved all the competitions, everything about the show. It was great. So just check it out. It's pretty
is
fucking
that
good.
on Shudder?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
then
season
I'll
4.
write that down.
Yeah. But it was so good. They are so just funny. It was just what I needed.
Hell yeah. I'm glad that show did that for you. Flameforce said, Rob, every stream they do is about first time watches. Hey, Fluff, right here. So, and he made a particular meme I'm saving for the Real March Madness show. So keep an eye out for that. Because I admitted to him it was pretty fucking funny. But Desi, I need your help on this 1992 celebration horror
Oh,
anniversary. I hear. Oh no, go.
sorry.
Sorry.
One more from 87, which I haven't seen, but I've seen the first one, so I thought I'd mention it. Demons 2. Haven't seen
I
it.
almost wrote that down.
Yeah, but I really like the first one a lot. The first one was so good, so it's definitely on my watch list.
Hell yeah. Let's see here.
Okay, 92. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I just want to make sure we get all these horror anniversaries down, just because they deserve their light of day. But yeah, I need you to explain this one, Fo. 1992, Basket Case 3 came out on February the 21st. Not the best of numbers, but you told me you've seen the first one at least, so we can at least talk about that one. Of like, and also I actually heard, and I actually snuck a picture that you survived your encounter.
Yes, I did.
There it is.
Mcdowell. So sweet.
I'm not sure why you would kiss that thing, but hey, if it would brighten its day, you're doing your part of bringing joy to the world.
Right? He was cute. Look at his face. He was so sweet.
And the face is not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at his bald head, but
He's
but
bald.
but no, just your experience with Basket Case, because I haven't seen it. I just need explanation of just what is that.
Okay, so basket case, you have your main guy, and then you have Belial, which is the creature, and they were conjoined twins, and the dad made them separate, and then threw Belial away, and then his brother got him, and so his brother takes care of Belial. But Belial is dangerous, and he kills everyone that comes into contact with him, basically.
That
Yeah.
sounds okay. Quick spoiler. So close your ears if you have not seen Malignant, and 10 seconds, just 10 seconds. So it's pretty much Malignant, but the surgery actually worked.
Yeah, because whenever Malignant came out, everyone was like, this is really similar to Basket Case. And, like, yeah, in a way it is, because they were conjoined and they have, like, Tanella. What is it called?
Uh,
Ticanella?
it's the T
Telekinesis.
word.
There we
Telekinesis.
go. I don't know what my mouth is doing. Telekinesis. And they're also getting revenge on the doctors. That,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, very similar to Malignant.
Malignant. All right, and we are back. Just in case if you hit mute real quick. Yeah, so I'm interested in it for sure. I think the first time I've seen something for Basket Case was on In Search of Darkness. Trust me, that documentary series, by the way, is so amazing. If you're trying to find those particular horror movies that you should watch if you're a true horror fan, I need to watch that series again and write a lot of these suggestions down, just because again, there's so many of them.
Oh
So
my god.
like, yeah.
I have tried to do that so many times. I'll get a pen and paper and I will try to write them down. It's a lot. Slowly working my way through some that I remember seeing on those, but it's just like, damn.
But hey, you got Letterbox now, so like you can make a list, if and just one by one, you can take it off the list and all that.
Yep, started doing that too. I made like a private list of In Search of Darkness movies. So I was like, I don't want anyone like, what is she doing? But it's just a good way to keep them all there,
Oh, exactly. Oh, and Darren from the Slaughter Movie Podcast, what's going on, bud? Congratulations to you and Frank on 1.5K subscribers. So humongous, big accomplishment. Darren says he loves Basket Case.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
You sound that with great confidence right there.
It's fun. It's weird. It's sleazy. It's cheesy. It is low budget. It took them like a year to film it because they would run out of money, wait to get more money, and then do it. But Frank Henenlotter is the same guy that did Frankenhooker, which great movie.
Oh, yeah.
And he also did Brain Damage. So he's made some good, like, those sort of movies, but he stands out.
Oh, yeah, definitely with that creature. And Rob Kerr says, Destiny's next makeup.
Don't know about that. Don't know if I want to look like Belial.
Yeah, we need to get you a ball cap in, and like we need to get.
Oh God!
God, wouldn't that be hilarious? Okay, I would pay to see that, like Patreon wise, like just to buy you.
Oh my God!
Oh,
I'm sorry. Oh my God! Bailey was at work and he just walked through the door. You didn't tell me off. You did? I didn't get the message. You scared the shit out of me.
Yes, we got her scared, and we got it live on Back from the Dead. That's awesome.
I heard some noise, and I thought it was by this window over here, because even Thorne got up, was looking around. I was just like, huh, that was weird. Wasn't expecting that. Oh my God.
And I'll be honest, I got scared too. So you scared Bailey, scared you, you scared me. Like we all got scared.
My heart's racing.
Let's get Fashi says, thought just tuna and okay. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that one. And Mega Movie C says, hey, first off, what's going on, Wolfman? Hey there, my two favorite people.
Hi Michael, how are you?
And then Belial from Basket Case couldn't do Kung Fu though.
He doesn't have legs. He has some crazy ass arms though, and some crazy ass claws.
Yeah, like sure. Yeah, I'm just going to assume like his freaking arm strength is just off the charts though.
Yeah, they are powerful.
And Wolfman says, I actually never seen Basket Case. Gotta check that out. Yeah, and Wolfman says she just got here. Let me post it up again. Oh, actually, it's not streaming anywhere. So that probably tells you a lot about Basket Case 3. So
no, I haven't seen it streaming anywhere, but the first one, at least, it's on Shudder. So
okay, so there you go. Go to Shudder for Basket Case. Hey Matt. Matt says, I don't know how that picked that up. That was from my wife.
What?
What? I don't fucking believe you.
And diapers.
Oh, were you sending a text?
I think that's what he was, or like maybe he went. Like maybe like a voice. How you can do like voice recording. Accidentally did that while he was talking to his wife. That's pretty funny. What is happening?
So this show has completely gotten out of control, but I absolutely love it. But yeah, Destiny, you and Braden on Fear Freaks coming up in March are going to be talking about Leprechaun. From 1977,
97.
77. Not, yeah, but see, God, I'm all out of tracks right now. 1997, on February the 25th, was Leprechaun 4 in space. I'm going to guess you have not seen this before, but again, horror movies go into space where pretty much they like horror movie franchises go to die pretty much. Do you think that's true for most cases, or do you think like horror movies in space within a franchise can actually work?
I don't know. I think it's kind of weird. I think it's weird when they put things that wouldn't normally be in space in space. And sometimes it works, Jason X, I have a fun time with it. I think it's really campy and it's not serious whatsoever. And I always enjoyed watching it as a kid. But I've seen the kill count for Leprechaun 4, and even then, it doesn't make me want to watch this movie. I don't know if I will, honestly. It just seems so, I don't know. They make a lot of really weird choices from what I've seen.
Yeah,
So,
it's just like so out there.
yeah, like he's like big, and there's like this, she's not like an alien, but it's like this princess girl. I don't fucking know. Like, what?
Sorry, I just tuned down for a second because that sounds like the absolute worst movie of all time.
Yeah, I like the first Leprechaun movie, and I'm pretty sure I've seen 2 and 3, I want to say, whenever I was younger, because I remember going to someone's house and they had the first movies and we watched it. We watched a lot of them, but especially the first one. And I want to see the one from 2018 because that one doesn't look bad, but I don't know. Like the rest of them, I don't know.
Yeah, the one from 2018, like, or was that like the last newest one that came out was the 2018 one?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that one I actually do hear some good things about, but unfortunately for yours truly, Leprechaun Origins was the first Leprechaun movie I've ever watched. And well, it's just because I'm a wrestling fan, and the guy that plays
Yeah.
Leprechaun is Hornswoggle, so
Yeah.
like I had to like support him. But damn, that movie was bad.
And that's just such a, that's like not even like a Leprechaun movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not Leprechaun. So what a terrible movie to start out
Yeah,
with.
because I was like, "Where's the hat?" Well, hey, at least it can't get any worse. Well, maybe
Yeah.
inside into space, but
Yeah, I would say probably Into Space is probably the worst, but I don't know. With that one, at least that one has like a leprechaun in it. Like the leprechaun that, if you've seen the other movies, the leprechaun that if you watch that one, it's not like anything like a leprechaun movie I would be used to. So
mm-hmm.
that one might be the worst just because it's so different in a lot of the same wrong ways, but just, I don't know, weird.
just weird. And then yeah, the weirdest thing was the original just having Jennifer Aniston in it. I think that was pre France, right before she made her big break in France.
I think it was her first like role. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I feel like it was maybe her first like movie role, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting.
Oh yeah, it's just amazing where all these like big time actors and actresses come from. It's from the horror genre. Heather, what's going on? How are you doing?
Hi, Heather.
And then we also got Jordan Talks Films. Jordan, what's going on, my friend?
Hi.
This is going to be an easy question. Who's better, Jason in space or Leprechaun in space? Easily, Uber Jason.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even close. And he is actually one of my favorite Jason looks of all time too. When he actually like transforms into Uber Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the context is a little weird, but just with King Harder bringing the presence to him, easily cleans that up.
Yeah.
And then we also got Sharknado 3 over Leprechaun 4. I have a good feeling I would take most of Sharknado over Leprechaun, like for the sequels.
I don't know which fucking Sharknado movie I've seen, but I know I've seen one because I was just watching it on TV one day. And it was fun. It was actually like a lot of fun.
I mean, like you need to watch all of them. Like, I still need to watch the very last one they did. I think it's the 6th one. But like, yeah, they're just dumb TV fun, pretty much. And even though the first one to me is really entertaining.
Yeah, the second one has Tiffany Shepis, and I don't know if you have this on your list, but I have Tromeo and Juliet from February 28th, which I haven't seen, but also stars Tiffany Shepis.
Oh,
And I
nice.
believe it was her first role in this movie because she was 14 or she was 15 and she lied and said she was 18 for the role.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah, and she said she knew like
Damn.
karate and she didn't know karate, but she got the role because she had to do like a fight scene.
So like, and that was in the 90s, correct?
Yes, 90, also 97.
Yeah, because I was watching a thing on Hulu, The Darkness of the 90s, and I was watching the Baywatch episode, and one of the cast members lied about their age too just to get a part. So
Yeah.
apparently that must have been a very popular trend in the 90s.
Mila Kunis did the same thing for her role as Jackie on that 70s show. She said she would be 18 on her birthday. She didn't tell him which birthday because she was 14 and she got the role.
You think they asked for a driver's license as they're doing like the
Something.
paperwork? Like, what the hell?
Birth certificate? I don't know, something.
Jordan says, Jason X is one of my favorite Friday movies. Oh, you can definitely have fun with it. It's just for me, it's not one of the top ones.
Yeah, it's like one of those ones if you have a lot of people over and you want to get drunk.
Yeah, it perfectly said. The Jesus custom footwear. What's going on, my friend?
Hi.
Man, okay, let's see. Heather says Leprechaun 1 to 3 was pretty fun. The rest were rough to get through. The 2018 Leprechaun was fun too. That's what I hear like the most about for when it comes to the Leprechaun franchise.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up on the comments. You guys are doing awesome. Jordan says, see you all, just came in to say hi, got to go to work. Thank you so much, Jordan, for doing that. Hopefully work goes extremely fast.
Yes.
And then Jeff Hardy lied about his age too. He was 16 in WWF against Razor Ramon in the 90s. It has to be something with the 90s though, because this is crazy. Oh, Toronto Freddy, what's going on, my friend? I finally got to see Cream, 5 Cream. No, I'm just kidding. I refuse to call it that. Scream 5. I like it, but I don't love it. I'm on the mind of that there's a third killer. Maybe. Destiny, your thoughts about that?
I don't know, maybe.
So I guess we'll have to wait until the 6th one comes out to see if there is a third killer. Even though that would be cool because it's never been done before. But it's just, to me, it's just kind of be hard to explain.
Kind of was done before in part 3.
Oh, if they kept that. Oh, yeah. With Roman.
Kind of. Not exactly, but a little bit. You at least had someone else implement the idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that fairly, that's fair. See, Rusty, what's going on, my friend? Sub Brett Destiny, where's the anniversary cake champagne for some of these? I should have got a cookie cake for the Dream Warriors one. Now I kind of feel like an ass for not getting one, even though its birthday is next Sunday. So I will send Robert Engel the cake, even though he probably would not trust it.
Probably not.
Oh my god, we are not going to get into this, sis, because this is just destroying killer flicks right now. Scream 2022 over Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Even though I do agree with that, but yeah, but that frick. Oh my god, I'm not going to get into it, or I'll go into a rant. But so do you have anything else from 92, 97?
Let me see. I have. Oh, from 92, I had one more, which I haven't seen, but I've seen the first 2 movies in this franchise and the last one. Prom Night 4, Deliver Us from Evil. Haven't seen it, but thought I would mention it. And then another one I haven't seen from 97, I have Amityville Dollhouse, which I couldn't even tell you which number that is in the franchise, but there you go.
Because there's so many of them. But yeah, I heard that was the franchise that has a lot.
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah, it's just like, it's what's weird about Amityville Horror. It's just like, you don't think it need like even more than 2 movies? Just because with the simple story it tells, like the house is haunted and that's it. Like, what more can you do with it?
Yeah, and there's like 20 or something of them.
That's called like use or overflowing the franchise.
Yeah.
Um, Chad, 10965. Cool.
What? What does that
I,
mean?
unless if he freaking just did a voice messaging as well. But I say let's move on to the 2000s. First one from 2002 is Queen of the Damned. Came out in February 22nd. And I was surprised. This is actually on Shudder. I didn't know this type of movie would ever make it to Shudder, but according to the Just Watch app, it is.
Yep.
But yeah, I've seen this. Oh my gosh, the marketing of this movie. That's why I remember it, because the marketing alone, they just so much damn marketing. Destiny, have you ever seen this movie?
No, I have not, but I do own it. I do own the DVD, and it just got added to Shudder like
Oh,
a
recently.
couple of weeks ago, like maybe even like last week or something. So it has been on there for a while, but I have not seen it.
All right, and I'd like to go what I just said, kind of like with the over marketing. Is there a movie you just remember just because of so much damn marketing, and not counting Halloween Kills?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, I remember seeing The Strangers Pray at Night a lot. I remember seeing the trailer a
Mm-hmm.
lot for that one. But I did not see, I don't remember if I saw the fucking trailer because in 2002 I was 4 years old. Well, would have been like 3 and some months for this. But I was listening to the Horror Virgin podcast and they just covered this movie. So I listened to it and they were talking about the marketing and especially the scene when she's kissing the guy. Because I
Oh
think
yeah,
I've even seen that part of the movie. Is that part where she's like, and they're in the water, and they're like kissing.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, like damn, like so yeah. Well, from the movie, damn, Queen of the Damned. But yeah, I'm gonna I'll add to the watch list just because the anniversary just came up for it. It turns 20 this year, so happy 20th anniversary. Um, shut up, Chad. uh, let's see. Damn, y'all are going again with the chat here. And he also says, sorry, he meant 8675309.
Okay,
Still,
there we go. I know that one.
oh, is that a movie or?
It's from the song.
Oh, okay. I have no knowledge of songs.
What? They even make a joke in it in fucking the Babysitter Killer Queen. That's like the thing for the boat is 8675309 because it's a song.
865. Oh, I'm so
It
fucking.
eight
I'm
six
taking.
seven five
You
three.
you take over the show. Like I'm done. Bye. I'm so stupid.
I say, how do you not know that song? 8675309.
Nah, yeah, that's like I'm so. So, forgive me, everybody. Chase says I used to have Shutter. Well, I highly suggest you get it back because they loaded so much way more content with like documentaries and movies. I think it's worth having again, most definitely.
Right now, they're adding more like the Universal sort of stuff. There's been a lot of Frankenstein movies that have just been added, which is pretty cool. I
Oh
want them
hell yeah!
Creature from the Black Lagoon because that's the one I want to watch the most, and it's not streaming anywhere, but I want to watch it.
Which one was that?
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, I got the Monster Collection, like the 6 DVD collection. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'll send that. I'll send that to you just because I'm not in the quick mood to watch them right now. So if you want to watch it, I'll send it to you.
Hell yeah.
Just remind me. Almost put Mega Movie Season time out. Hopefully I didn't. Happy Death Day had a YouTube ad like every day. Oh, I do. Yeah, that was a movie that was heavily promoted too.
Oh, and Paranormal Activity 3. I remember that one
Yes.
being promoted. Because I remember watching the trailers because those trailers weren't in the movie. Like, there's a lot of parts that weren't in the movie.
And that's actually good marketing, though. Like you mark like show scenes in the ads, but you don't show them in the movie, so it kind of like just to not expect something.
Yeah, but then I was like, where's that scene at? The whole time.
Delete a scene. Deleted scenes.
Literally, I thought I was fucking going crazy because I was like, no, I know I saw that trailer. Like, I know I saw it. There's a part when they're having like a little tea party, or she's painting, and the mom's there, and she was like, oh, he's right there. And then, like, she throws like the water. Oh, she throws like the water or something on him.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Mia, what's going on? I may be young, but I've got good movie taste. Yes, Mia
Amen.
has excellent taste in movies for her knowledge on killer flicks. So if you need a movie suggestion, go to Mia.
Yeah, actually, oh my god. Speaking of that, I saw something that I was just like, what the fuck? I was in the Halloween fans Facebook group, which is already that group is
Oh,
something.
isn't that one person that's like, yeah, I had enough of you guys. Bye,
He said something like that, but he was like
millennials.
millennial because of you
Hmm.
millennials, y'all are ruining the group because the new Halloween movie came out. Now everyone's a Halloween fan. Something like that. I was just like, technically, I think I'm a Gen Z, but also that doesn't mean shit because I've been watching these movies since I was like 4. So I was like,
Right.
I commented, I just said like horror has no age.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Like, and plus, like, they freaking remade, like, did another Halloween movie to get a brand new generation in, just so that the franchise stays alive. So it's just like it's just common business, really.
Literally. Also, like you should be happy. There's more fans.
Yeah,
That's just
exactly.
gatekeeping. That's all he's doing is gatekeeping. Oh, if you're young, you can't like Halloween, the fucking biggest franchise. Like, yeah, I was like, okay, dude,
Yeah,
stupid.
I just laughed because I'm like, just
I
this
laughed too. I was
person.
like, all day
Uh,
I've just been laughing at people. I'm like, y'all are just ridiculous. Y'all are
uh,
just
especially in one particular movie right now. But I'm gonna let you save your thoughts on that for Monday. Um, Oh gosh. All right, and let's go to 2007. I got three movies here to share to show off here. Uh, the Messengers came out in 2007, February the 2nd, and this is the one with Christian Stewart in it. This is like the first time I've actually been hearing about it. According to the numbers, not that great. And then the next one is Hannibal Rising. This is like the kind of like a little prequel to the Silence of the Lambs, Red Dragon, and the actual movie Hannibal came out on February the 9th. It has a lot of good streaming locations. So if you want to check it out, be sure to check out either Tubi, Vudu, Pluto TV, Roku, Redbox, or Plex. And then the last one, Pumpkinhead 4, came out on 2007 and February the 10th. And this was, I believe, a Blu ray slash digital release. So, Desi, have you heard of any of these movies, seen any of these movies, or just any thoughts about these movies?
I've seen The Messengers, and I think I saw that when that first came out, or maybe like a couple years after that. But I've seen that one. I'm trying to remember if I think I might have seen Twilight before I had watched that movie. I can't remember if I did
Oh,
or not.
so Twilight came out first before The
No,
Messengers?
I think Twilight came out after because I think Twilight was like 2008 or 2009, something like that.
Oh, okay.
2008. I'm not sure. But I remember seeing The Messengers because I watched it at my dad's apartment. And it wasn't, I can't really remember much about it. I remember there's like pool. It's like this like black stuff and it's like growing and spreading in the house. And
Hmm.
something to do with crows. That's all I remember. So,
So, Black Goo and Crows.
yeah. Yeah.
Was Christian Stewart at least good in it?
I think so. I can't remember. He just plays like an older sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then for Pumpkinhead 4 and Hannibal Rising, have you seen those two?
No, I've only seen the first Pumpkinhead, which I liked. Have not
Mm-hmm.
seen the rest of them, and I've only seen Silence of the Lambs. So
Yeah. The thing I'll say, Silence of the Lambs is great. I think Red Dragon would be the next cool one for you to watch. It's kind of like there's 4 movies within that little series. Hannibal is just okay, and then yeah, Hannibal Rising. I just hear okay things about it.
Mhm.
So if you're going to get a suggestion, I say Red Dragon should be your next one to watch because that's like the movie before Silence of the Lambs.
Okay, cool.
And then Chaz says Messenger is just meh. Danner, what's going on, my friend? The Messenger's forgettable, and he's also Generation D. I do not know what that means. And then Mia says, I actually loved The Messenger as a 10 and 11-year-old kid. Hell
See, that
yeah.
was like how old I was, and I've only seen it that one time. I can't remember really a lot about it, like at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Toronto Freddy, yeah, because he's a big Nightmare on Elm Street fan. 69%. Fuck yeah. I feel like it deserves to maybe be a little bit higher. I would say around 72. If it's just me rating it. Let's see here. Wolfman says, "Oh God, I remember you and I think he's talking. Oh, no, I think he's talking to me because I remember doing the episode with him. Oh God, I remember you and I were on stream talking horror prequels, and my worst horror prequel is probably Hannibal Rising. Hannibal Lecter as a samurai. Well,
What?
he's probably cutting up his victims, and probably that's probably how he did it. But yeah, I remember that now. So, oh, thanks, Chad. Manhunter was first before Silence. I'll be honest with you, I never heard of Manhunter. So, thank you so much, Chad, for bringing in a new movie. Oh, okay. Toronto Frey's talking about the poll. I was going to address the poll after we get through all these. So, Desi, you got anything from the 2000s era?
Yeah, from 2007, I have a Dracula movie. I don't know which one it is, but it was February 11th. And then from February 20th, I have Open Water 2 Adrift, which I think I've seen parts of.
Nice.
That,
I've heard the first one and I need to see it, but the second one, I just hear it's just okay.
yeah, well, even the first one, like I remember liking it a lot whenever I was younger, but it's kind of boring. It's the same problem that the Requiem has, is it gets
Oh
boring
God.
because they're just floating in the water. Literally. They go
Mm-hmm.
snorkeling, they get left behind. The rest of the movie is just them floating in the water.
How do you get left behind while somebody's snorkeling? You'd be like, "Oh, okay, let's do a roll check here before we leave." Oh, wait a minute, where's our guest? Like that should be like
Yeah.
on the top of the list, unless
Yeah.
if they pissed them off, then yeah, they probably need to leave. Just kind of like how this spam person needs to leave. So let me block them real quick. Goodbye. Even though channel complete, I finally got Love Face to spam my channel. So awesome. Chad says Brian Cox played Lecter. Hell yeah. Damn. Go away. Okay, I already did. So, all right. Any other movies from the 2000s?
Nope.
Awesome. Okay. Now we get to 2012, and Destiny, this is your recommendation watch. If you're new to the particular show we're doing, a Back from the Dead, me and Destiny added that if there's a movie we have not seen, we give the option or we tell the person to watch it. So let Destiny pick, or sorry, I had Destiny watch Saint Maud, which we're about to talk here last about, and then she picked for me from 2012 is The Woman in Black. Came out on February the 3rd. Pretty good score from the critics, but for the fans, just split down the middle between 50-50. But my first overall thoughts, it was good. I didn't like it. Did a lot of things right, but also did a lot of things wrong too. But definitely, if you want the full effect of the movie, start it at 10 o'clock p.m. Turn all the lights off, and I threw my phone into my bedroom so I wouldn't look at it. So no lights whatsoever. I took Destiny's advice on it, and I got scared shitless when the ghost appeared in front of the window. Like I was like, fucking A. So but Daniel Radcliffe, he did such a good job. I thought he did good. It's still kind of weird that this was like one of his first movies after Harry Potter.
Hmm.
So it's kind of weird seeing with that, not having the scar, like with the glasses and acting like a wizard. It's very honest, but I thought he did a really good job. Again, it's one of his newer roles, like getting out of the Harry Potter shadow. Over the years, he has done better films and has gotten a lot better in acting. So, but this one movie, I gave it a 3 out of 5. I thought it was really good. Destiny, any thoughts about The Woman in Black?
Yeah, this is another one. I remember seeing trailers for it everywhere, and I was very like anytime the trailer come on, I would get scared because like things that scare me is like ghost girls and ghost women, especially if they're in all white or they're in all black.
All Black.
So this is something like the trailers would scare me. If they came on at night, I would have to change the channel. I was really excited to watch this. I remember I lived at my mama's and it came on to like DirecTV where you can rent it. And I was like, "Can I please rent this movie? Like, please." And she said yes. I remember watching it and I remember liking it. It still kind of creeped me out. Um, and the movie's sad. The movie is pretty sad.
Mhm. Oh,
And
especially the ending.
the ending, I cried. But the movie, it has a lot of atmosphere, you know? I think that's like its strongest suit is it has a lot
Mhm.
of atmosphere. It has a lot of that spookiness because it's set. I don't remember when it's set, but fucking old times, you
Mhm.
know.
I would say like probably early 1900s.
Yeah, so you know, it's just like a spooky house, spooky woman, spooky kids. Um,
Mhm.
but I haven't seen it since then, and I never watched the second one. But
Yeah, and that's what the Wolfman just said too. Do not watch The Woman in Black 2, though. One of the worst horror sequels ever. Um, oh my gosh, they're going crazy about the what was it, the online stripping without clothing person, the spam person. But no, what really sold it for me is just the Woman in Black, like just the look of her. Really unsettling. So they did a really good job with that. Again, if you can freaking scare me, I haven't jumped in such a long time, and this movie actually did it. So bravo to that. But yeah, what you said, the ending was damn sad, and a little bit of a bitch move too by the Woman in Black too, because Daniel Radcliffe spent the whole damn movie helping her, like just get like find peace in mind, and she still is a dick.
yeah,
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 and I'm not going to tell you what that is because you all need to watch it, just because it'll have that impact on you. But let's see. Oh yeah, Daniel Radcliffe is Weird Al now.
yeah.
Is he
I've seen.
really?
Yeah, he's playing a Weird Owl
Oh
in a
shit!
movie about him. I've seen pictures from him like on set. So
Is it pretty close?
I mean, I thought so. They don't look exactly the same, but you get the idea. I
Mm-hmm.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I also hear a Marvel rumor. Again, it's just a rumor. That Daniel Radcliffe is supposed to be the next like Wolverine into the Marvel world. I'm not. I'll be honest with you. You just can't be Hugh Jackman. But um, let get Chad's comment here. We'll go over the next movie. Poor guy will never live down the fact that he was Harry Ballsack Potter. Oh God, Chad, quit. Because I like Harry Potter. So let's see here. Okay, 2017 time. The first movie being Rings. I believe this is the third movie of the Ring, kind of like trilogy. Yeah, this was another movie that was heavily marketed, and it is absolute trash. Never have no plans to watch it. I just everything I know it just came from the trailers, just of how bad this looked. And then we get Jordan Peele's first directed film of Get Out. It turns 5 years old here in 4 days. Came out on February the 24th. And damn, look at the numbers by the critics right there of 98%. That is freaking crazy to think about with this particular movie. But I think it earns it. Desi, your thoughts on Get Out and Rings? Bless you.
thank you. I was I remember being really excited for Rings just because I like The Ring a lot. The second one's not good, but I was excited for this one, and I don't remember a whole lot about it from when I seen it. And I saw it when it, not in theaters, but I remember seeing it when it came out for streaming, and I
Hmm.
don't remember a lot. Um,
So
I
it's
thought
not
it,
as bad as like I'm like making it out to be.
no, I don't think it's like absolutely terrible. I remember just saying like, okay, you know,
Hmm.
all right, and that was about it. But it had some cool moments, I thought, but it was just okay. But Get Out, I think is amazing. I love the movie.
Hmm.
I don't go back for it often. I don't think it's a movie like a comfort movie for me in any way, but it's really good with rewatches because once you already know, you get to see all these other little things, stuff
Hmm.
that I can watch it now and be like, oh, I never picked up on that, So it has a lot of good like hidden stuff. But the movie I thought it was great.
Oh yeah, and just Jordan Peele's directing style too, because he's like a comedian with him and Kale like doing that show and doing the movie Keanu, which I thought Keanu was awesome. It was funny, but so I had my worry. It's like, oh, I want to tackle the horror genre. I'm like, oh crap, here we go. It says a guy who thinks he can do the horror genre, but it's not going to succeed. Yep, I was proven wrong. He just to me, like I think he brings like a brand new style of horror into a new era of the horror genre, and I think he's doing a phenomenal job. And Get Out was a strong first movie for him. Us, it's a little weaker for me, but I can still appreciate what it did and its message. It's just how good it looks. And then his third movie of Nope, I am is so damn excited for.
I can't wait for Nope. I'm like you said, I'm so excited for Nope. I don't want to watch anything else for it. I'm gonna try not to. I was like even
Mm-hmm.
debating if I should watch that little trailer, but just because we've only
Oh, so
had
you haven't seen the
poster,
trailer?
I watched the trailer.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to watch anything else for it. If there's any more trailers, like a second trailer, like I'm gonna try not to watch it just because I wanted to watch that trailer just because for so long we had no idea what this was, and we still don't know exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
When we talked about it, like when we were talking about it, like the poster and stuff, I always thought maybe aliens just because, the cloud. And I'm still guessing aliens or something because there's a lot of weird shit happening in that trailer. I saw like pictures. There was a certain part with a woman and her mouth is like fucked up and it's
Mm-hmm.
just like what is happening? So I'm I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great too. And me and Brad have plans for a feature slash it out for Get Out versus Us to kind of like do a build up for Nope. So you can expect that during the summertime. But I'll ask you this because I was actually thinking about it before we went live. Do you think Nope would be better? Would be his best work yet? Like as a pre prediction. I know it's too early to say that, but do you have like that high expectation that it will be his best work? Or do you think it'll still be like Get Out is his best work?
I don't know. I'm gonna probably say Get Out is probably gonna be his best work because like everything about it is so strong in my opinion. I just think the script was so great
Hmm.
and there's so much in that movie you can unpack in literally every scene. There's so much. So I think this one might be his scariest because I thought Us was scarier because like the horror elements for Get Out, they're there, but those horror elements aren't like I don't know, like supernatural weird shit, Like this
Yeah,
is
but
like real.
it's like the meaning, right?
Yeah. Like Get Out, well, the scariest part of it is what we see. It's the
Hmm.
racism, it's the all that shit. Like that's what's scary about that movie. Get Out
Hmm.
has like a lot of or not Get Out. Us has like a lot of like creepy imagery. Like when the double family is standing there in the shadows and they all kind of like
Yeah.
that's fucking scary. So I think this one's going to be again like just scary with what it's doing. I don't know. I think it's going to be scary and just fucking weird. Like I think it's going to be really weird, which I'm excited for because I want to see him do some like weird ass shit. But we
Hmm.
have horses, we have the cloud. We know like when you're under the cloud, everything stops working, which is just so interesting. So I don't know. Whatever he's doing, I
Just
want to be there first night.
oh yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. I think I actually got the prediction right now. I think Nope is going to be his best work yet, and I'm with you. I don't need another trailer. You could throw me another poster, sure, but if you give me another trailer, I know we are supposed to do trailer reactions and all that, but this is probably going to be a case where I will not do a trailer reaction for the second one because I thought the first one it did exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to little bit tell you what you need to know without fully telling you what you need to know. And I think all trailers should do that.
Yeah, I feel like I left the trailer more confused than I was in the beginning.
Then it did its job.
Exactly, because I was like aliens, and I'm still thinking aliens, but because of everything that they showed with the horses and the cloud and the weird mouth thing, and I remember seeing a still from the trailer of the horse looks fucked up, so it's just like I don't know. I left more confused, which I'm excited about because, like you said, like that's what I want it to do. I don't want to know everything just from the trailer. I want to go in and be like, whoa, we did not see all of this. So,
Yeah, exactly. So like I'm excited for it, and I from my memory, nope, June the 27th. It's either June 27th or July. I can't actually. I'll look here in a little bit. If when we were talking about something, Heather says, the Rings was iconic. Ring 2 was okay, but Rings made me irrationally angry. And then, and Danner says, I'm going to show you why Rings just doesn't work. Be ready. Oh gosh,
oh.
just because I bet it doesn't have a giraffe in it. Um, A Cure for Wellness, top film of February 2017 to me. Hell yeah. I'll have to write that down there, Red Rusty. Don't think I've ever heard it before.
I have it written down for my 2017, but I haven't seen it. But I think it might be on Netflix.
Oh, hell yeah. So I'll have to add to the Netflix watch list for sure.
Oh, and a couple more that I have from 2017, which I haven't seen either. I have The Blackcoat's Daughter, which I really want to freaking watch. But there's that movie. And there's another one called XX, which I believe is on Hulu. I haven't heard great things, but I think it's like a lot of short movies. It might be like an anthology, but I think it's like a lot of short movies directed. They're all by women, I believe.
I think I saw that before, and I was very curious. I almost clicked on an episode, and I'm like, nah, I'm just going to go with a rewatch.
Yeah, so that one's on Hulu because every time I'm on Hulu, I see it. And I'm always like, should I watch it? And I'm like, I don't know. Then I pick something else, but throw that out there.
But yeah, Hulu's been offering me some weird like suggestions lately. They introduced to me a show called Stuck, and the first synopsis of the first episode just made me feel uncomfortable.
Is it someone's dick stuck to something?
No, no, it's a someone gets a sex toy stuck in their rectum.
I was close in a way. I knew it was.
Yeah, you were close. I was like, damn,
I
she's
knew it was
going
gonna
close.
be dirty.
Yeah, so like I'm like, no, I'm gonna just stick with fast foodies because right now I'm loving the show called Fast Foodies right now. Let's see. Heather Horror Heather says, I hope Nope has killer clowns aliens. Oh,
Yeah,
wouldn't that be the damn twist of the century? As it's the freaking like the killer clowns just come out and then
it's
Steve
part 2 of Killer Clowns this whole time.
and Jordan Peele's like, gotcha, bitches.
That would
Oh
be
man.
great.
And see, that's old Chad right there. He's
Mhm.
all for it. And ooh, here we Toronto Freddy. Nope stands for not of planet Earth.
I saw on Twitter and I was like, yes. Which is what I was like, aliens.
It's gotta be aliens.
Yeah.
Oh, the Blackcoat's Daughter is great, Destiny, with a fun twist. I definitely recommend it.
I'm annoyed because I'm pretty sure it was on Shudder. I want to say it was on Shudder because I remember seeing it on a streaming service and I always put it off. And then I went to go watch it and it's not streaming anymore. And I was like, that's just my luck. So
God damn.
it's high on my watch list. I want it. I might just have to freaking pay for it.
There you go.
But it should be on a fucking streaming service that I have.
Yeah, it's like, damn you, Shudder.
Pay for so many and you still don't fucking get the movies you want to watch.
I know, it's just... I'm telling you, I'm still waiting for the day for Shudder to get Halloween 3. Because you know immediately what will happen.
Well, it's annoying because they've already had Halloween 3.
Oh, did they?
They already had it. Yes.
Oh,
I think what it was is for that, when they did the Halloween 4 and 5, Darcy said that they could have done Halloween 3 because they had it at that time and they didn't do it and it got taken off and they had it.
You think with how popular The Last Drive-In is right now, they would make that one accommodation for her?
I know.
So hashtag right now for this episode, hashtag Halloween 3 on Shudder.
Please.
That's probably a long hashtag. So maybe do like H3 Shudder.
Yeah. We need it.
Oh, desperately. Anything else for the 2012, 2017?
No, that's all I got.
Alrighty, well, Desi, we are on to your main event right here. For a thing we're deciding to add on to the show, we're celebrating the anniversaries of like integrals of like 5, 10, 15, 20. We decided, let's just celebrate 1 year anniversaries as well, just because it gets a full year for us to kind of like think about what we watched. And boy, don't we have one right here from 2021. Came out on February the 12th, Saint Maud. And this is available on Hulu, Paramount Plus, DirecTV, and Spectrum on demands and Epix now. And great score by the critics of 92, which I think it deserves that because this movie does leave a damn impression. Audience score, a little disappointed. It should easily be way higher than 63. But this is the one I told Destiny to watch. Of kind of like my pick for her to watch, even though she had this on her radar. But we finally got the motivation for her to watch it. So Destiny, what did she think about Saint Maud? I'm really it's going about to get heated.
This movie.
I know. Okay, I'll stop.
This movie was fucking something.
Oh, and real quick. Do you want to do spoilers for this?
Yeah, so if you haven't seen Saint Maud, click out now or cover your ears.
Yeah, cover your ears. Or I got the accent, but when I do this again, that means you could come back. So here we go.
I watched it. I had tried to watch it the other night and started it, but I was just like, I'm just not in the mood for this kind of movie. I'm going to wait. So I watched it this morning. I went to watch it last night, fucking fell asleep on the couch. So I didn't get to watch it. My plan was to drink while I was watching it and then watch Psycho Gourmet afterwards to have something fun. Fell fucking asleep. So I was like, damn. So I woke up this morning. I watched it at 7:30 a.m. Don't recommend doing it if you're going to watch this movie because you're going to be fucking... That's why I feel so weird right now because this movie is just fucking weird.
It's a good way to wake up in the morning. A good part of your breakfast routine.
Right? It's like a character study of this nurse, and it opens with, it seems to be like she didn't maybe kill this person, but accidentally injured them or something that led to their death. And so now she's like a private nurse for people. She's with this lady who has cancer and is dying. And then the nurse, Maud, she's very religious after that experience. And she thinks that God is talking to her. And so she fucking goes through some extreme links for God, I guess. And
especially with the sandals.
What? Oh my god! She fucking takes a picture of Mary, puts nails through it, and then puts it in her Converse and walks in them. I was just like, oh no, okay. And then she kills her ex-patient because she's no longer the patient after she slaps her.
And rightfully so, too.
I mean, she was being a bitch to her. She was kind of making fun of Maud for being religious, which you can be religious, I don't care. But then Maud kills her, thinks she's a demon, and then she goes to the beach the next morning and sets herself on fire as if she's an angel.
And talk about being sunburnt.
And so that's the movie.
Yeah.
I like to think that none of it. I mean, I think, like, I like to think that what she was hearing and what she thought wasn't real. So I think she was just kind of unstable and just being told what she wanted to hear.
Mhm.
And then I don't think that lady was a demon. I think she was seeing that and just killed her and then set herself on fire. But you can read it, either way. Either she was hearing all this or she wasn't. And I like to think she wasn't because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on the side of I don't think like she kind of like you say like she only believes what she wants to believe. So
Yeah.
I'm on the side of that too. But I love how the movie A24 plays with that mindset though. Is it actually real?
Mhm.
Because like it's A24, they create crazy stories and scenarios all the time. So it could be real and we don't even know it. But it's just you believe what you want to believe.
Mhm.
So I just thought, and it's also the movie. It's just shot so great cinematography wise. They have a lot of excellent shots in it, and that actress, spot on. She did such a great job playing the nurse of Maud. So A24 just with another damn classic in Saint Maud.
Yeah, I thought she was great. She made me feel like uncomfortable at times just with like her interactions with there's like a part where her friend shows up or like not really her friend, just an acquaintance, I guess. She
Hmm.
shows up at her apartment and I was just like, "Oh my god, what is she going to do? What is she going to do?" And she doesn't do anything to her. But the way she was acting, I was like, "Oh my god, is she about to fucking flip out right now or something?" Um there's also a sex scene in it which I was not expecting at all.
Oh God, yeah.
I was just like, "Oh, okay. Interesting. Wasn't expecting it." But then that's when you see she's on top of him and she's pressing as if she's doing like CPR and she breaks. She doesn't really break the guy's, it's just what she's seeing, his chest. And so I think that's what was happening,
Hmm.
with the other patient. She was trying to save them and broke their chest and
Oh, and that's a big
that's
fear
what
of mine
killed them.
too.
Yeah, that's pretty, I mean, easy to do really. If you're trying, you can break some bones. So yeah, I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What is
like
happening?
especially like if you could like you're just sitting there, hurt like, I'm not gonna make it. And you see like this big muscle guy. It's like I got this. I'm like,
No,
fuck, no.
no.
Like, give me someone scrawny.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not the strongest. You can break bones pretty easily. So I'm just like,
Hmm.
fuck. So yeah, pretty crazy movie, but I liked it a lot. I thought it was really good. It just
Oh
left me feeling very weird. I was just sitting there. I was like, damn, I have to go do a stream.
yeah.
Sitting here, like,
Thanks, Brett.
yeah, I wish I would have not watched it today. And like, whenever that day I tried to watch it, just because
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
because you're gonna need a lot of happy movies. Because literally, like I played like a cartoon or something, like or I think it was an episode. I think that was during the time I was watching Bob's Burgers. I think I played like 2 episodes just to try to get that last scene out of my mind.
Oh yeah,
Didn't work.
I was watching
Uh,
Bob's Burgers getting ready for this. I was watching it because I was like, make me laugh, please.
yeah, it's like that. Well, that's literally what Saint Maud does. It did its job. It made you feel uncomfortable, and you are not going to forget about this movie. So, Destiny, what would you rate this out of 5?
I think I gave it a 4.5.
Nice.
So
I think
really,
I gave it a 3.5, but again, like I thought it was great. It's just those kind of movies weird me out so bad. So I rank those kind of movies differently.
yeah. And I like religious horror movies, even though I'm not very religious. I love movies about them
Hmm.
because, like, to me, with this, it's like not saying like this was a cult or anything. This was just her, but you just see how like easily that can happen. Like if none of that was really happening, you could see how it didn't take much for her to like go kill that lady and set herself on fire because she thought that's what she was supposed to do. She thought that was her purpose. Like
Hmm.
that's scary because people will just do anything for what they believe in.
Yeah, and like you said, it could just happen in a split second too, like or just some traumatic event of their life just makes them just do a complete 180.
Hmm.
So yeah, and that's scary because that's just what happens in real life sometimes too. But God, imagine if you're on the beach just enjoying your day and just some random bitch sets herself on fire. What? What?
For real. Because then she sees that they're all like kneeling and praying to her. But like, no, they're probably just fucking standing there like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, like,
I
God.
would push her ass in the water, I guess.
Yeah, like, thank goodness, like, oh yeah, like, Dad, you got sand, so stop, drop, and roll. Or just, yeah, you freaking have a kid's sandcastle bucket, get water, and just, yeah, like, and they just stand there and do nothing. And it'd be a good thing that I wasn't there, and I'd be like, damn, she's hot. Okay, sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop. Um, so Mega Movie C says the A24 guy in me, of course, also loves Saint Mod. Yeah, Michael is a big A24 fan. And A24 is just doing a lot of amazing stuff right now. Heather says Saint Maud was great, but it made me feel so uncomfortable. But it also made me feel better about myself as a nurse that I'm not that fucked up. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Like nurses go through a lot of shit too. Like, kind of, I just try to keep it together, so I can see where, kind of like where Heather is coming from on that. But yeah, Saint Maud definitely leaves you uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think she just had like a mental break after what happened. Because I
Hmm.
can imagine like that's pretty fucking traumatizing. And then, yeah, just turn to anything that would make her feel better.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like just sit down and watch some cartoons or something, or watch it,
Yeah.
or just watch a good movie. Just not do what she did.
Yeah.
But that last shot haunted me, especially after watching it at midnight. Oh, dude, no kidding. It's just that last shot they ended the movie on before that Saint Mike appeared on screen
Mhm. I
with the
know.
credits.
It ended, I was just like, okay,
Yeah, like what happened next?
like what? That's it? She's dead? Okay.
Like, oh yeah, damn. And then Chase does Skull's face, skull face, skull face.
Yeah.
But that oh yeah, Desi, you thought there was a movie you wanted to talk about for 2021.
Oh, yeah. So, for Wrong Turn,
Oh,
which,
and we're back by the way
oh, yeah,
too for the spoiler talk.
for Wrong Turn, I remember seeing it in January because it did like a 1 day showing at select theaters. And then I think it might have shown it a second time that weekend, but it was like one showing, like one time slot in January. But, I feel like that's not the full release of it because not everyone got to see it. But then it came to streaming, digital release in February. So thought I would just include that too, just because even though it did get a theatrical release, it was a very limited release, so not everyone got to see it. But February was when it was finally, available for everyone. And I love Wrong Turn, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I think it's my favorite wrong turn of the franchise, which I know a lot of people be like, "Well, that's not wrong turn. It doesn't have cannibals and three fingers." Like blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, cool. If I want that, I'll go revisit those movies. But if you're asking me which is the best one, it has to be 2021.
and also they're wrong because there was a cannibal in it. That lady was eating Damien's body when after he gets shot. So
Yes.
and then there's a thing where I forgot his name, but his fingers get fucked up and he has them like taped together to make it look like three fingers.
Oh
So
shit.
if you want to be technical, that was in there. Well, every time I saw anyone saying there's no cannibals, I was like, well, technically there was one because we did see one. So, you know,
Oh man, I'm gonna have to rewatch it then and just pick up on those little details. But like again, what did you want Wrong Turn to do? Do the exact same thing, like for because they were doing it like constantly over and over again. This is like a new breath of fresh air. And it still has the same kind of like heart to it. Like you just make a wrong turn and bad shit happens. Like, and plus we get a
yeah,
great girl, a great actress in Charlotte Vega, and a great score. And like why don't like come on guys like just separate the cannibalisms into all that.
yeah, I don't know. I don't get it because I feel like this movie really did what a reboot should do. They take the
Hmm.
same core concept. A group of people go into the woods, they make a wrong turn, and they are discovered by outsiders. That's the exact same thing from the original Wrong Turn. It was just they were cannibals and they weren't this group of people, but it's the same exact thing. It's just different. But I
Yeah.
feel like that's what I want from a reboot. I wouldn't want to see the same cannibals over and over because you have 6 other movies. And then after the second one, they're not that great. So I don't understand why people are so mad. It's just like, are you defending part 6? Because if so, I mean, I'll take the new one over part 6 any day.
Oh my gosh. And yeah, and as said before, if you've not checked out Destiny's rants about Wrong Turn 6, go over to her TikTok. It's in the description below and find that particular video. You're going to get a big laugh out of it.
Yeah, it was nasty. That's all I can say. It was
And
just
you were just getting madder and madder and madder.
It would just make me so mad, and it was just gross and gross in all the wrong ways. It's just, I don't know. That's not a Wrong Turn movie. And I will fight anyone about that. So if you don't think 2021's a Wrong Turn movie, Wrong Turn 6 is not a Wrong Turn movie. So
Yeah. Like, I will only watch it if it's for like a franchise, or if it's something for like a Patreon request or a franchise thing. But other than that, no chance in hell. Mega Movie C says our boy Damien Mathey was great in Wrong Turn 2021 as well. Yeah, he actually was. And I actually recognized him too because he didn't have that face burnt and a baseball bat imprinted into his face.
Yep. Which I called it though, watching that movie. I was like, he's going to get the dull machete for the lamest kill. And he did. Because all he did was get shot. I was like, damn. Don't want to just see a gunshot. If I ever got killed in a movie and if it was just me getting shot, I'd be like, really? Can we spruce it up a little bit? I don't want just that. But, oh, it has Cheney Morrow in it as well from Pond.
Yeah, it does.
And he has a good death. Because that's whenever she just stab over and over and over.
Like it was at the middle of the street?
It's like, it's towards like he's the guy that is in the whenever they leave.
Oh, yeah, when they were escaping it. Okay.
Yeah, and then the dad pulls her off because she's still like, she like is slowly stabbing him now, but that's him. And then he plays the guy that was in the beginning when they leave the bar and there's someone standing by the car. That was him.
Oh, the creepy guy in the shadow?
Yep, that was him.
Now that makes it, dude. That's awesome. Red Rusty says my Blu-ray of it has the foundation is big letters than Wrong Turn. I think they should have just called it that and left Wrong Turn out of the title.
Yeah, but
maybe. But
how many people are gonna go see the foundation? How many people are gonna go see Wrong Turn?
Me.
If I just saw something called the foundation, I'd be like, okay, interesting. But I see Wrong Turn, my ass is there. So it was marketing. But I mean, works well enough for me.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, I can understand that, but like Destiny said best, it's a marketing effect. Like how we're going to get butts and seats, or in this case, like just people to buy it on digital. And a good amount of people went to go see that one night opening or the 2-night opening of Wrong Turn 2021. So like it really benefited of having that Wrong Turn name. But no, what's different is like Black Christmas 2019. They took the name and did something completely with it, and that pissed me off. But when this movie did it with the Wrong Turn, it actually still kind of kept the heart and the blueprint of what makes a Wrong Turn movie. So that's like the difference right there.
Yep.
And then we'll get this last comment here. Does this technically count as a requel since this is the new trend and because of one scene where the movie does exist in that universe? I wouldn't consider, if we're talking about the Wrong Turn movie, I wouldn't consider it a requel at all. I just as Ceci said, it's completely a reboot.
Yeah, because that movie exists in this universe, but the events don't exist in this universe, you know? They're watching the same Wrong Turn original movie that we'd be watching. So, completely.
Yeah.
Now, if they mention the characters from the original, oh, I knew fucking, I don't know, this girl that survived camp, then I'd be like, okay, I guess prequel. But because it's completely its own thing, reboot. Like
Yeah.
a hard reboot.
Oh yeah, absolutely agree. And again, it needed to be a hard reboot too because this franchise was going stale. And I just meant none of the debate would have happened for the sourpusses. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
God, I remember
100%.
Killflix.
I know. I posted my pictures and I was just like, close out of the app. And
Yeah, like
then as soon as it was being talked about, I was just like, close out of it. I was like, nope, because there's no point. And nope, don't care.
yeah, it's
Don't care.
like no point of convincing these people.
No, either you're gonna like the movie or not. And
Mhm.
I think I told some people that in the comments. I was like, some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna hate it. As I was watching, I was like, people are going to hate this movie because there's no cannibals in it, even though there is. But I was watching, I was like, oh, people are gonna be pissed,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
they were.
and trust me, they were.
They made it known.
Yeah, it's just getting crazy with it lately. With that, Halloween Kills, and as you know, it Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's just starting to get on my nerves. Like we are allowed to have an opinion, we just don't have to be assholes about it.
Yeah, that's what I understand because it's all I've been seeing everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, every social media. It's just, I don't know. And then people are just attacking other people, and then they're attacking other people, and someone else joins in and they're now attacking. I was just like,
It's just like the
not
double.
that serious.
Oh yeah. Oh, someone on Facebook yesterday because I made a comment saying that Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 is better than Halloween Kills. I'll say right now that opinion has changed ever since doing that review with Brad. So I'm back on Kills being better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. But God, this person just says like you are so delusional. You are so wrong, and then like even Braden kind of felt bad, and he messaged us. I do. Like, it's okay. It's just like, are you hating or are you just disagreeing? He goes, "Oh, I'm just disagreeing." He goes right back into hating my opinion because right
Yeah,
after that, I was like, I bet he's going to disagree. But I say Scream 5 is better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Halloween Kills. And he goes, "Dude, you're so fucking wrong too." I'm like, dude, it's not that fucking serious. Like, fuck.
that's my thing. Like, I liked it, and if you were like, I hate it, I'd be like, okay,
Yeah, okay. More
awesome.
more for me.
It. That's all there is to it. I don't know. And I really like. I get even now and then. Tomorrow we're doing our Texas Chainsaw Massacre review, and I'm just like, damn, I
Oh,
don't want
you're
to
gonna
talk about
probably get
the
some
movie
haters in
anymore.
the chat.
I just don't want to fucking talk about it just because everyone just blam 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 blam. Okay, yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then people, it's just been wild. I'm like, we are supposed to. This is supposed to be a good community. Why is everyone being so rude?
Yeah,
I
and
don't. It.
Wolfman brings it up here. I've never seen this much toxicity in killer flicks. That's the group. That's the group I go to, so I can get away from that shit. And people need to calm down. No, absolutely, they did. And I'm glad Lee posted kind of like the
Master
kind of
thread,
the master thread, which
which people aren't going to use,
they're
but
not going to use, but at least he tried.
and
But
the other post will be deleted. So kind of like I don't care if you like, you know, I want it's cool that we get this movie and it's really cool, especially that first day to see everyone talking about it. And it just came out, so people are gonna be talking about it for a while. But just to see how mean people have been, like
mhm.
again in that Halloween group I'm in, someone had posted about the movie how there should be like a warning for like the beginning had like flashing lights and the bus scene had flashing lights and the end had flashing lights. And she was saying because if you're epileptic, this could cause someone to have a seizure when they don't know. And so a lot of people like dead meat, they have like a ding, which means there's flashing lights.
Oh,
Turn
that's
away, fast forward it if you need to. And she was just saying like there should be a warning, and then people are calling her a Karen because she said that there should be warnings for flashing lights for people who are epileptic.
are they serious?
And yeah, and she's like, that's not being a Karen. That's just saying, hey, like, and she was just warning other people too. Like, if you suffer from migraines or if you're epileptic, you have seizures or anything, like, you should know this. Like, there's nothing wrong with someone saying that, you know, like, she wasn't being rude. She was just saying, like, there should be warnings for this because, and I agree with something like that. You have a text up here say flashing lights. You
And
don't
same
have
thing
to.
with theater stuff too. Like they make a easily a wearable too, because that is a serious thing. And I'm a little surprised that Netflix didn't do that.
Yeah, because they'll put, like, I was watching Haunting of Hill House. They put a warning for cigarettes, for smoking. So, you know, it just takes like a couple seconds, and it's just so, oh my God, seeing people. What's really ironic, and this grinds my gears. People will do trigger warnings for movies, which I support. I don't care. They'll do trigger warnings for, you know, sexual assault, drug use, anything like that. So these people know going in saying, like, hey, if this stuff bothers you, it's in this movie, which I think is good because you don't know what Sally's gone through. You think she wants to see something with sexual assault that's happened to her, you know, like if there's a warning, great. And I think people should do that. And then to see people who are offended by trigger warnings is just so ironic because they're giving you a trigger warning and then you're offended about people that deal with those things that they have this, you know, option to know, and then you're offended by them. It just makes no sense because you're offended that other people might be upset about something. It's just, it blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, like
It
it's like, come
blows
on.
my mind because a YouTuber I watch, Possessed by Horror, she'll do trigger warnings for a lot of stuff, and people are like, "You're so sensitive. If you need trigger warnings, you shouldn't be into horror." But you right here, you're the one that's sensitive because a trigger warning is triggering you. I don't get it. I don't understand. One more thing, because I'm heated now. There was a fucking post. There was a post I saw, which I commented on. And it was about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it was about, I forgot her name, but she plays the older sister. Because the guy,
Melody,
I think, because
Melody,
they see
Lily.
the guy, I think Lily was the younger one, I believe, but I'm not sure. But she sees the
Lily's the
guy,
gunshot victim, and
the,
Melody is the one with kind of like the
the
bushy
short
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, the when she says something about the guy having a small penis because he has a big truck and a gun, which that person was like, as soon as she said this line, I just hated her. She gets no respect in my eyes. Also, what's up with her eyebrows? And I was just like, whoa, okay. And I commented because he's talking shit about her fucking eyebrows. And I was like, you're mad at you're making fun of an actor's appearance because she said a line from a movie that's not real. You're mad about that. And then people call my generation snowflakes or we're just so sensitive. But you're fucking mad because of a line said in a movie.
It's like it's not even real. Like she don't even mean it.
Like she was told to say that line and you're attacking her appearance because of a line she said from a movie.
Yeah, like be like Brad, like attack the writing team. Like they wrote it.
So mad. Take it up with them. I was just like, oh my God, I cannot believe this right now. I cannot believe this is happening. Yeah, it's been annoying.
And even Danner says, trigger warning. People die in horror movies. How stupid would that be?
Okay, I understand something like that. The obvious. But if there's rape, trigger warnings, fine. Drug use, fine. If there's fucking self-harm, yeah, because I struggle watching people injure themselves in any way. That's why Saw movies aren't my favorite because I don't like watching that. It grosses me out. So stuff like that. Obviously, people will die in horror movies, you know, but when it comes to like that sort of stuff,
kind of like real.
Yeah, like that you might not expect in a movie, you know, because if you don't need the trigger warning, then look away. Then it's not for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's just people chill. Like it's fine. It's fine. Like we use horror as an escape. Like, come on, just chill.
Calm the fuck down.
If then,
Also,
or else we'll get angry Destiny again, and she'll get heated, and now we'll have to do a contest of who's more heated, Destiny or Mod.
because another thing that really bothers me, it's like everyone has their opinion, and everyone should. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But at the end of the day, my opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion, it doesn't matter. Freaking Thorne's opinion doesn't matter about the movie. You know, all that matters is your own opinion. So just fucking sit down and shut up.
Yeah, and it's not a fact. Like,
it's not a fact. Just because I love a movie doesn't mean you will. Just because I hate a movie doesn't mean you will. People just think they're so right all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll even give you a perfect example of difference between fact or opinion before we get off here. See this? This is a Coke. It's called Coca-Cola. That's a fact. It's red. That's a fact. Coca-Cola is the best drink.
Opinion.
That's a fucking opinion. How hard is that to differentiate between the two? Just, yeah, I'm with you. Like, now I'm getting pissed off because, like, it's not that serious.
No, we should just be happy. We should be happy we're getting more horror movies. Because
especially in the slasher genre.
Yeah, like this does well, we'll get more movies. You know, that's movies come out, they do well, we get more horror movies. Whether it be in this franchise or not, we can get more horror movies on Netflix. Netflix will take, you know, more chances to give us more horror movies, like Fear Street. That was it was like a risk. They took it. It did great. That allows us to get more movies. So just fucking
go with the flow. Yeah. Exactly. Let me get these two comments here and we'll wrap everything up in a nice good old bow. Toronto Freddy says, Good Real Hunting, have you started watching Peacemaker yet? I think Brad watched a little bit of it and he's enjoyed it. I know Braden has freaking watched it and he loves it. I have not yet, but it is on my watch list. Football season is over. I'm trying to get some real March Madness, like 80s movies. I'm almost done with those. And then I will go full in on TV show mode. And I know Destiny's has mentioned some for me to watch, and I promise I would when football season is over. So I'm about to tackle that. Seriously, that spam bot needs to go away. And then Mega Movie Z says, all film is subjective. That's the beautiful part about film. If everyone agreed, the world will be boring, and we just need to learn to be respectful about it. That's a perfect note to end it on.
There you go. I made a post about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on my Twitter, how much I liked it. Someone said, what I don't get, though, is, like, what really bothers me is whenever I say, like, I like something, and then someone responds back like, oh, well, I didn't like it. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't fucking ask.
You can tweet that on your own Twitter. You don't have to tweet it to me. You can tweet that because I didn't ask. I was just saying me.
And I love how you respond every time going, I didn't ask. Like, I just laugh every time.
Because then if I saw that tweet that he didn't like it, okay, cool. I wouldn't I liked it. Okay. Now if someone asks, then you can answer. If I don't ask, I don't need to know. Because I don't care, honestly. I don't know. I don't take every review I watch I take it with a grain of salt. Even if me and this person has a lot of similar taste in movies, just because they love it, I'm not thinking I'm going to love this. I'm like, okay, I have good chances of enjoying it. But I try not to because it happened with Halloween Kills. I love you, Lee. But he said it was great. I was like, it's going to be great. I know it. For me, it wasn't great, which was fine. For him, it was, which is awesome.
Oh, well, yeah, hell yeah. Like, more to Lee for him liking it. Like, he could take, my dislike of it, and he can have it.
Okay. I want people to like movies they like. Like, I'm happy. I was happy for everyone that loved Halloween Kills. I'm happy you loved it. I just didn't see it, but like, I'm happy when people love movies. When there was a post with everyone hate on Strangers Pray at Night, I was like, cool. Because that just gives me a lot more to love. I was like, awesome.
And then Scream 5, too.
Yeah. People hate it. People hate it. I
Which I
don't
don't
care.
understand that. But yeah, like you,
I
I
don't
don't
care.
care. Like just more for me.
Exactly. I'll keep watching it. You don't have to. That's fine.
It's
I wish more people just realize everything's okay.
it will
We have
be
bigger
okay.
things to worry about.
And then before let's see here. Oh, I forgot about the poll. Let me get the poll, and then I'll ask you what you have coming up because I know you got some things coming up. Favorite February horror anniversary that we talked about today, and I did the big three, and that's between like the big three topics we talked about mainly is a Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, Get Out, and Saint Maud. And with 18 votes, we have a Nightmare on Elm Street 3 dominated with 72%. Get Out 28%. It's a little disappointing, but Saint Maud 0%. But I understand why that is.
Yeah, I mean, Saint Maud's not a feel good movie.
No, and one you don't revisit as much, but you appreciate it for the art.
Yeah.
So, all right, I think we are good there. So, Destiny, what do you have coming up on like other people's channels, or is there a particular project that you're looking into of doing, like makeup wise, or just anything in the world of Destiny on YouTubing?
Tomorrow, I said earlier, Brayden and I will be doing our Texas Chainsaw Massacre review for the new one. So, looking forward to doing the show. Just not, I don't know. I just want to stop thinking about the movie for like a week, but gonna do it, and then I won't have to think about it for a while. So, I'm happy about that. And then Thursday, we'll be doing Happy Death Day to You. We'll be covering that. Wednesday, me, Mia, who's here earlier, Victoria from Killer Flicks, and then Winter Moats. We're all going to be we're talking about doing like a live stream on Instagram with us four.
Oh,
Not exactly
awesome.
sure what about. We tried to do it Thursday and I fucking forgot. I already had something Thursday, so we're trying for Wednesday, so hopefully that happens. And I was thinking about maybe going on Instagram Live today. Maybe a little bit after this or something, but I'm not sure yet.
All right, and just to pay attention, like to that big Instagram live special, hopefully on Wednesday and potentially today. In the description is all of her socials, and especially with Instagram, because now you go by Night of the Living Des, which I think that's a great name.
Thank you.
So awesome. So that brand new leak is in that description. So be sure to give her a follow. She does an amazing job, especially with her lives. They're so much fun to follow along with that. And then Good Real Hunting, the thank gummit love face. Just because, like I say, I like you being here, doesn't mean I actually want you to be here. But anyways,
Jerk
so,
off. Wet girls are here.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay, but anyways, but with I'm telling you, it's that Hulu. It's those people on Hulu suggesting it's stuck to me. But yeah, Guru Hunting. Pretty much the big thing I could tell you about is this Wednesday, the real March Madness will be underway. It's our 80/64 movie tournament that will be on the stream of 5 weeks, 5 streams, and the first round where 32 matchups we'll talk about for Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So me, Brad, and Chris, we are so looking forward to that. And if you've not filled out a bracket, be sure to do that because we did announce, Brad did yesterday, that if you fill out a bracket, not only are we going to share it, but if you come the closest, like to getting the most right or most accurate, you will win a prize. And as of right now, I would think that is an Amazon gift card. You got a question?
How do you fill out the bracket?
Okay, yes, very good question. So if you go over to Good Real Hunting, our Facebook group page, I have it pinned where it has not only the full bracket, but it has like the individual brackets as well, like the 4 sections of it. So kind of like if you need an enlargement of it. But yeah, if you even need like a direct copy of the bracket, message me. I will send you the full thing of the bracket so where you can fill it out. And then Destiny, I'll give you a hint, do not pick Sleepaway Camp because I don't think it will last that long.
What the fuck?
I know, I'm sorry.
Then what's the
But
point?
I know. Well, hey, you can still try to win. You can still try to win. So if
That's
you
true.
want to win, fill out a bracket and we'll share it, and I'll keep track of the results.
Okay.
So let's see here. I think we're still good. Destiny, anything else you want to say before we say goodbye?
I'm glad I watched Saint Maud.
Hell yeah. Well, are you glad, or are you like, I'm glad, but this is gonna pretty much just put me in a weird.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So
I'm glad I got it over. I'm glad I knocked it off my watch list. There we go. I'll say that.
There we go. So yeah, so we'll see you for the next month, March. We're going to try to I'll release a date when we talk about it. We have enough fun movies to talk about for that month of March. We appreciate you all tuning us today, and we will see you guys later.
Goodbye.